In this video, we're going to look at exposure adjustments. Now I'm going to go to File, Open, and open up one of the images that I have already edited, that I've maybe cropped and straightened. And I'm going to bring the image into the main desktop. Now we're going to use these side panels here, and this one in particular, which is Layers side panel, and this shows the background image, which is the image that you've just brought in. The other thing we need to look for is the PRO, which stands for Properties, and this is where the layer properties will be found. So we go to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, and we're going to change the levels initially. So here we can see the levels. On the right hand side you've got the highlights. Again, this is in Properties. So the right hand side is the highlights, and we can bring them in to meet the histogram of the image. On the left hand side we've got the shadows, and in the middle we've got the midtones. So you can see here we've created that new adjustment layer. So if we take the eye off of that, that will hide it and you'll see the change. So there's two layers here, there's the image and then there's a layer with your changes to that image on top. So we're going to look at the vibrance as for a new adjustment layer to make some changes. So here we have the vibrance properties, and again you can increase the vibrance. You can see the sky getting bluer and the leaves here getting greener. The sky at the top is very blue. Okay, we can take the vibrance out of the image. The colour remains, but it does become slightly muted. Or we can use saturation, where we are boosting up the saturation in the image. Again, you can see it very clearly in the green of the tree, in the bushes, and the blue sky. And then we take it down here to desaturate, and it takes the image to black and white. So this just allows you to boost the colour slightly in your image. Okay, so I'm going to turn up the vibrance a little bit. I want it to be a little bit brighter. Again, that's in the properties. If we look at the layer, we'll see we've got a vibrance layer. If I turn it off and on, you can see the difference slightly. And then we've got the levels layer. Again, you can see the difference. And then you've got your main background layer. So if you take them both off, that's the original image. And then if we add them on with the eyes, you can see the change to that image. Now, the next layer, oh, we're wanting to flatten the image, sorry. So we'll just flatten the image, and that flattens all the layers down. So if we look again, we can see now all we've got is a background image. So we flattened all the layers on top of each other. If we undo it, you'll see the layers there again. And then if we redo it, you can see we've flattened it into one layer. So that flattens the image and creates just one full image. And then we go to File, Export As, again JPEG. We are making sure it's a JPEG and the quality is up at 100, and we press Save.